Hey YouTube, this is T. I know it's been a minute, but hey, um, oh, sorry, my stuff is falling down. It's acting up. Let me turn my TV down so I don't get a. So, I thought I would do a quick video. I wrote down some stuff for the video. I hope y'all are doing well. I see I got some new people. Hey, how you doing? I appreciate you coming by and saying hey. I appreciate you coming by and checking me out. I do. And now, of course, I can't find my notes. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Now, my last video was about 7 things, I'm going to do this year. Give me a second. Kind of discombobulated. I got an earache, and I feel discombobulated, I swear. Yes, I still have the earache. So, one of my cancer warriors asked me to do a video about how did I feel the first time I was well, for me, it's not the first time. It's when I was told I was stage 4. So, my first thought was, damn, again? Whew. Well, that sucks. And then I was like, cancer, once again. How are we going to do it this time? How am I going to do this yet again? And then, can I handle it again? Because I've noticed so many things this time around, like the medicine this time has made me hecka fat, hecka bloated. It's affected my heart. It's made me be full of fluid, which is why I had to have a pacemaker, why I had to have a stent, why I'm on all these heart medicines. It's been wild. And then my next thought was, and I know this is kind of selfish and kind of at the moment the word escapes me, but I was like, I'm possibly gonna lose my hair again. So do you know how traumatizing it is to lose your hair? And it's different when you put a perm in your hair, or you've been coloring your hair and not taking care of it, and not conditioning or deep conditioning, and combing your hair dry and just snapping it off. That's different. You kind of, well, sometimes you'd be shocked, but you know why it's going on. But when you run your fingers through your hair, or you wake up and your hair is on the pillow, or you're wearing a hooded jacket and something's on your neck, you don't know what it is. You reach back and it's a clump of your hair. That's kind of horrifying. It's kind of terrifying. It's kind of, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So when I see girls and, they've messed up their hair because, they've been dyeing it, they've been bleaching it, not, taking the extra measures like deep conditioning and that kind of stuff, not keeping it oiled, not keeping your hair moist or moisturized, if that's a better word. It's just kind of like, dang. So this go round, my hair is this weird color brown, and my gray that's coming in is like supersonic. And what I mean is, in order for me to lay my gray down and for it to stay down, I first got to wet it. I got to put some kind of oil or grease on it. Then I got to use the thickest, strongest edge control. And then I can't sweat. I can't take a shower. I can't even get hot or warm or think I'm hot because my gray hairs are going to be popping up. And then number 6, apologizing to my mom because yet again I'm affecting her life. Yet again I am taking her from her other kids because I have other siblings. And my siblings are, for whatever reason, jealous. And I do not understand why, because, hey, you can have this. I'll give it to you. I don't have no problem giving it to you. You could have it. All of it. And everything that it entails, you could have it. Number 7, having to tell my kids I'm sick again. And this time, it might be fatal. That one is the biggest, the absolute biggest is that one. It's like my oldest son is like, why aren't you taking better care of yourself? He plays the blame game, and it's always, my fault. And I know that I don't really hold any ill will with him. And I know that he doesn't like going to the doctor with me. He doesn't like it when I have to have a procedure. He doesn't like it when in his eyes, he says he's never seen me this weak. That was kind of hard for me because, I'm older now, and this is not my first go around with cancer. And to be honest, each cancer experience has been so different. It's been an emotional roller coaster. It's been figuring out how to overcome the things that cancer takes from you. Because cancer takes people you think care about you, people you think love you, people who you think are your friends. It also takes away your self-esteem. It takes away your self-worth. It makes you second guess everything about any and everything that's been going on in your life. It just makes you second guess and try to understand how you're going to do this mess again. How? This medicine's different. This medicine is... I've had so many problems. Oh my God, I cannot even tell you guys all of the problems, between new allergies, things that I'm allergic to, between things that I can no longer eat because either they make me automatically throw up, or they hurt my stomach, or just looking at it, I can't do it. Y'all, yesterday I was watching a video because my goddaughter was telling me that she was drinking, what is that nasty stuff? Okra water. I was like, ugh, you was drinking that? Ugh. Okay. I ain't trying that. And I noticed it's all these properties where, it's good for you to be able to poop. It's good for your digestion. It's good for your kidneys. It's good for I think it's some heart health in there, I think. I was just watching a video earlier, but my short-term memory is not that good. It's not. But I do remember that it's supposed to help you poop, and it's supposed to um, stop, do something to your gut health. I know that. So it's just been one thing. Sorry, I got this nail that's doing the most. Um, but you know, things are what they are. What is going on here? Hold on. What is that? Sorry, my tablet's got something going on with it, and I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, something on Google. I don't know what that was about. But, you guys, being diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, uh, HER2 negative, I still kind of don't understand what the HER2 negative is or why that's attached. I don't know. But it is for some reason. Sorry, this is in the way, but you're sitting on my walker, so you can see the handle. But it's all right. Y'all will be all right. Y'all will be all right. So life has been lifing as usual. As you can see, I got cotton. Well, it's not cotton, but I got tissue in my ear because I got to take these eardrops for the next 2 weeks, twice a day. And y'all, my head be like bump, 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 bump. And I was really swollen right here, but as you can see, it's gone down. It's not as, well, now it kind of seems like this side as well. But I'm not worried about it. As long as the pain stopped, I'm good. But, y'all, be there for your people. Be there for your people. Having cancer is the hardest thing you will ever have to deal with in your life. I think that I would rather have triplets than go through cancer. And you know, having a baby is already the most. But cancer is debilitating. It is disrespectful. It is disgraceful. People are staring at you. Like when I go to my appointments and I have this on, people automatically go, "Do you have hair? Has all your hair fallen out yet?" I'm like, no, I got some patches here and there, but that Batana, I think it's pronounced Bana, Batana oil. I've been using that for like the last 2 years, and my hair is bra strap length, but I still got a patch right here, and my hair is, well, my hair has always been fine, but I had a lot of hair. Now my hair is fine, but I don't got a lot of hair no more. It's not as thick as it used to be. You can, if I straighten my hair, you can see my scalp. But I've been natural for years. I've been natural since 2005 when I had breast cancer, stage 2.5, inductal something sarcoma. I forgot the whole name of that. But that was horrifying. That one, I wore braids for the first 6 months, and I took my hair out one day, and I don't even know, y'all, how my braids stayed in. Because I took the braids out, and my hair went from right here to being this long, all over. And it stayed like that for about 9 months, 10 months. But, you know, I just used to slick it down, throw some little waves in it, and, you know, leave it alone, because it just was what it was. And my hair is a different grade now. This go round, I mean, my hair used to be 4A, 4B, and some 3C. Now my hair is like 3B, 3C, 4A. I don't think I got no more 4C. Because now when I with my hair, it just curls up. I mean, it's always done that, but I mean, literally, it's just curly. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But as soon as it dries, you know, it does that frizz stuff. Yeah. I can't seem to get past that no matter what kind of grade of hair I got. I can't get past the frizziness. The frizziness seems to want to just be my friend. But that's kind of all I wanted to say on this video. It's just like the title of this video is probably going to be, what are your thoughts after being told? Or what's your first thought being told that you're stage 4 cancer? Or something like that. I haven't quite figured out the title yet, but it's going to have something to do with that. Because, y'all, I don't know. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's like I got a port here, pacemaker over here on the other side, over here in the corner, a stent down this middle. And I'm just like, okay, if they keep on cutting stuff off of me, child, I'm going to be a bobblehead. I'm trying to keep them from doing all that. I'm trying to take my medicines. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss no appointments, just to make sure that, you know, I stay out of kidney failure, because I have kidney disease on top of stage 4. Go figure. And then my cancer that was on my bone, and I forgot where. I think it's on my hips and my spine, I want to say. My left hip and down my spine, down towards my hip, my hips, and I think my middle of my back, or the arch of my back, is where that cancer is. So that cancer so far, the last PET scan I did and the CT, it's no longer lighting up. And what I say by lighting up, I mean literally, when they see cancer and it shows up on the PET scan or the CAT scan or your MRI, it's like it's glowing or something like that. Because everything else is, you know, it's like an x-ray, but it's not an x-ray because you can see colors. But when there's cancer there, it's like it's glowing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going beep, 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 beep. Hey, I'm over here. Over here. Right there. Yeah, that's kind of what it does. And I've seen it, and it's, I was kind of shocked because my first question was, what's glowing? What's that? And they were like, oh, that's where your cancer is. And I was like, what? I was like, why is it glowing? They have no idea, but it glows. Or at least if they did have an idea, I honestly don't remember. Because I'm going to be honest with you, every time I have to have a conversation about my cancer, my eyes glaze over, because I'm like, I'm not trying to hear none of that. If you're not telling me that my cancer is back, or that, hey, I have to have more chemo, or you got to up my chemo, I don't care. I'm not listening. That's another reason why I always try to have ICE or one of my kids there, because they be asking questions. My mind just be like, girl, you got cancer. You got cancer again. And this time it's the worst cancer. You might not make it this time. You might not make it. But I made 4 years in December. So if I make it this December 2nd, 2026, it will be 5 years. And I will have exceeded, well, I've already exceeded my, sorry, that's my dog. She see a dog on TV, so she over there doing all that weird stuff. I've already exceeded my life expectancy. Um, so who's to say? I don't know. I don't know. But y'all, thank you for the newbies. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate y'all that keep coming to watch. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And I'm sorry that I'm not more, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm be honest. I'm doing the best that I can. I'd be wanting to do videos and I'd be sitting there, but I'd just be procrastinating. And then this depression has me in a chokehold. I think once I can get my depression under control, I'll be able to do more videos. I'll be able to be better, to do better. I do try to do shorts because it requires me to not talk and not to sit here and rehash the horribleness of this cancer. Like, comment, subscribe. I shall see you soon. I promise. It won't be as long as this time. I promise. Well, let me stop promising because I don't know. But I'm going to do my best to not let it be this long when I do another video. I don't think that I have... Well, the appointments that I have coming up are the usual chemo. I started seeing my psychiatrist again. So I'm starting to feel better. And then she's putting me in these classes where it's not so much me just one-on-one, because to me it feels like when you're one-on-one with your psychiatrist, it's like you're harping on what's going on with you. When you're in a class, or I can't even say a class, I would say when you're in a group setting, to me, just me, this is just how I feel. I feel like you're able to have a conversation with people who are feeling things. It may not be for all the same reasons, but the feelings are the same. And listening to someone else talk about how they cope with the depression that they feel, it makes you feel like you're not so alone. And honestly, I feel like I'm by myself. And to be honest, this experience with this cancer, I have been by myself. My mom hasn't been around. She's like, I can't, it reminds me when you were a kid, I can't just watch you go through it. And I can't go to chemo with you because I can't watch that again. I can't watch that anymore. And it's hard, but it's like I have to be a big girl. And being a big girl is hard. It's hard. It's having to face a lot of things, and it's having to be exposed to a bunch of different people. And y'all, when you're sitting in the infusion room, everyone's sitting in these chairs that are like a recliner, because you are in a hospital. There are curtains where, people can pull the curtain around you depending upon where you're at. Because I think even along the wall, I think there's curtains, I believe. I try not to pay attention because, but, it's hard looking at people who look like they may not make it, they may not wake up. It's hard looking at people who are half the person that they used to be. It's hard looking at people who have so much self-doubt. It's like there's always someone crying in a corner. It's always someone getting a pep talk, either from a nurse or from a doctor or from a technician or their significant other or one of their kids. It's like you hear all these conversations, and everybody's in a different stage of their journey with this cancer. Everybody's in the infusion room for different things. Not everyone has cancer, which I just found out. I was thinking everybody had cancer, but no. There's people in there getting infusions because they just got a new kidney or something like that. So, I mean, everyone looks different. I always get asked how do I keep my skin moisturized? How do I keep um, looking youthful? And I'm like, I have no idea. Well, lotion helps, but to not look like I may not wake up tomorrow, I don't know how I do that. I really don't. Because even when I was a kid and I was going through cancer, I never had that look. But this is the first time in my life that I've had dark circles. And it bothers me. It does. It bothers me a lot. It's made me wear my glasses more. It's made me try to figure out um, how to not look as sick as I feel, which makes you insecure. And I am not insecure. I'm not. But I'm going to end this because I'm kind of rambling and I didn't mean to ramble. But I shall see you soon. I wish all of y'all the best. I hope you guys all had a very good new year. I hope you brought it in extremely well. I hope you brought it in with someone that loves you, that you love them. I hope that your kids are doing well. I hope that life is treating you extremely awesome. See you soon.